Hey guys, it's Fang Shaman here with my Bakugan Defenders of the Core walkthrough. In the last episode we went through the basic tutorial and made it up to this area where we had to find Dan and Marucho. So let's continue on.
It doesn't get any better than this! Dan Kuso can't brawl!
Hey!
Huh? Who is this?
Let my friends go!
So that's where Drago went! Sorry, kid, but you have to beat me to free your friends!
A brawl? I don't stand a chance.
You have to try. We can defeat Shadow together.
Ooh! Bring it on!
Defeat him and bring me Drago.
This is going to be so much fun!
Alright, once you have a few ability cards, you could customize it in the Bakugan screen. On the Bakugan screen, you get to choose which Bakugan you want to use,
Each Bakugan has different
and you get to switch ability
I should
cards.
try them out and decide
Each
which one
Bakugan
fits
has
my
4
style.
exclusive ability cards to them. Once they evolve, they get a different set of ability cards, but that's much later in the game when Bakugan start evolving. Alright. Generates a shield, I'll remove that and get Dragon Rush. Alright, let's get started.
I can use core energy I've collected to upgrade my Bakugan's abilities.
Yeah, as the guy said, you could use core energy to get new abilities, but since I only have 2,500, I can't afford any new abilities. Once you're ready, just click battle and things will start. The Vexos Crystals are the source of Vexos' power and must be destroyed. Yeah, these are one of those tips I talked about in the last episode where during the loading screen they keep reminding you what you need to do throughout the game. Pretty smart if you ask me, because lots of games have loading screens that pretty much have nothing in it. At least this game shows you useful information as the game's loading.
Bakugan brawl!
I wonder how he jumps that high. He must be superhuman. Only problem I have with this game is that it kind of loads too much. It loads in between scenes and everything. As a matter of fact, it loads like pretty much after one scene it loads, then goes to the next scene. That gets annoying, having to watch the loading screen all the time.
Whoa! Did that crystal really just spit out a trap Bakugan?
That's another thing about these crystals. They spit out copies of Trap Bakugan.
Sweet!
Also, you're gonna want to avoid destroying too many buildings. You lose points from your overall score if you destroy too many buildings.
There's more to brawling than just combos. Try shooting too.
Yeah, you could. Dan always gives you tips when you're in a battle, but they get less and less frequent because as you get further in the game, you're not going to need those tips because you probably have memorized it by then. Alright, destroy this guy. And yes, the barrier is gone and Drago disappeared. Destroy the Vexos Crystal. Just keep bashing the button at this and brawl complete.
An admirable effort, but it just wasn't enough.
After each battle, you get your own set of battle results. Ooh, 100%. S. Destroyed buildings, 50%. Got a B for that. Rank A, not too bad. The highest rank you could get is obviously S. And the lowest rank, I'm not sure because I've never gotten anything lower than a B.
still get the last laugh. Try this on for size.
Wah!
Impossible! You can still brawl? Don't think this is over, kid!
Are you guys all right?
Who are you?
What? It didn't make any sense. Dan and Marucho were acting like I was a total stranger. We had to figure out what was going on.
In the end, we weren't able to stop the Vexos from conquering New Vestroia. That jerk Spectra and his goons have captured everyone, except for us, Ace, Baron, Mira, and Shun. But now we can't brawl. Oh man, what a mess!
And that brings us to the Vexos Crystals. They've taken away our ability to brawl. I wonder if we can reverse it.
Maybe this guy knows.
Are you kidding? I don't even know what planet this is. That should do it.
All right! What did you call it again? The Interspacer?
The Interspace.
With the Interspace, we can hone our battle skills in virtual reality.
Yeah! What are you waiting for? An invitation? Let's brawl!
Me?
It's possible a malfunction in the Interspace created a hole in the space-time continuum and brought you to our world. It's only a theory, but it's consistent with everything we know.
That explains why the crystal had no effect on you.
So if the Interspace brought me here, the Interspace could take me back. But how am I supposed to reprogram it without an IC chip?
Actually, Mira is on a mission to retrieve one from the Vexo.
But I keep calling her, and she's not answering. I'm worried.
Marucho, we need to find her, stat. Oh, and I could really go for a bite to eat, too.
My plane's got some cool features. This is your collection box. You can check out Bakugan, ability cards, and metal figures you've collected. This is your closet. You can change your clothes and even your hairstyle if you want. And this is the Interspace. It's not complete yet, but you can still use it to replay any brawls you've had up until now.
I like how Now gets his own box.
And that's all there is to know. Make yourself at home.
As you head to a new area, the loading screen is Marucho's plane flying to that area. Personally, I think that's pretty cool. As you're in your room, you could go ahead and talk to anyone you want.
I miss you!
I'm worried about Mira. Let's get out of here.
Alright, we gotta find Mira. That's our first mission. Styling, change your clothes, collection. Pretty much empty right now, but I'll show you through it. Here's what the collection screen looks like. Bakugan, you could view core Bakugan, which is pretty much regular Bakugan. Here you could view around it. There are a few options: rotate it, zoom in, zoom out. Neo Dragonoid's the only Bakugan we've got so far. Traps, we got Scorpion. You can make it pop out as much as you want. And Maxis Bakugan. Guess what 6 Bakugan these are? Therefore, Maxis Dragonoid. And here's Maxis Helios. Here are the 6 Maxis Bakugan for him. ability cards. Here, just view your ability cards. I believe there are 20 pages of ability cards. So 20 times 4, that's 80 ability cards right there. Figures, you could view these little figurines. I'll show you what they look like once we've gotten our first figurine. And Max's figurines are only 2 because there are only 2 Max's Bakugan. Cinema, you could rewatch any scene you want. There are 21 scenes in total. Alright, that's the collection box. Now here's the Interspace. Interspace area select. You could redo any mission you've done up until where you are. Japan, if you go here, you could view your records. So, as you can see here, I got A rank and I collected 2,500 core energy. If I wanted to, I could replay that. Lastly, the thing to check out is styling. This is where you get to change your clothes. And you've seen me do this already, so I'm just gonna leave. Alright. So, let's head out to our first mission. Find Mira. I'm gonna start this mission in the next episode, but for now, let's view the cutscene.
Is that Wilda?
Mira is brawling someone.
We'd better get over there, fast!
Only problem is, the security here is probably tighter than your pants.
Maybe if we split up, it'll be easier to sneak through.